How are we doing this morning? Good, enthusiasm. So, we've got many countries represented here. Is there anybody from France? Yeah. Anybody from Germany? Deutschland? Good. Anyone from Greece or Cyprus? No. Anybody from Poland? Yes. Slovakia? Oh, Czech Republic? No, no one from the Czech Republic. Italy? No, no Italian in the room. Spain?
Luxembourg!
Yeah, Luxembourg. Anybody else that is not from Europe? Yeah, 2 people. Well, technically 3 because Brexit. Until the 29th of March, I'm still a European. Right. Thank you very much for coming to this amazing and intriguing workshop on how to find your life purpose and inspire your tribe. Now, Jessica is our presenter. Jessica and I met by accident about a year ago in Mallorca, where she was facilitating a laughter yoga session. And I went in cynical mode. I'm like, what kind of thing is this thing going to be? But it was quite a fun exercise. We had a bit of a laugh, but more than one laugh actually. And maybe we can have some laughter yoga later. So Jessica is a linguist who loves real communication. She teaches presentation skills in Barcelona. Not in Catalan, not in Spanish, in English. She is a Canadian from German parents, and she first traveled when she was 8 months old, after conception. She traveled in her mother's womb. And she's been to 42 countries so far. Woo! And lived in 8 of these countries. But why? Canada seems such a nice country after all, because it's not the United States. We're European, we can make jokes about the Americans here. Because Canada has got a slight problem. It's a little bit cold. Therefore, she immigrated and decided to live in 8 different countries. Her passion is to train people through laughter to be more of who they are, to know thyself. Because as Sun Tzu once said, if you know yourself as well as the enemy, you will be invincible. So let's learn to be invincible this morning. Let's welcome to the stage the one and only, from Toronto, Canada, by Barcelona, Jessica Breitenfeld!
Find your tribe. We started late, and I see the tribes are coming in. Thank you, Fleur, for finding out what countries we're from. But what I want to find out more is not what country you're from, or what music you're into, or any of those kind of superficial things that we talk about at networking events. I want to take the next half an hour to get a little bit deeper. And we're going to do that through saying yes. We'll be saying yes and to these experiences. So I'm a trained applied improvisation practitioner. So we train a positive mental attitude through experiences where people can learn to trust each other. You guys ready to trust one another? Yeah. So I need 5 tribe leaders who can help me right now. If I can have 5 people to the stage right now. And this is the stage. Thanks. Now, I want you to think about who you write your speeches for. For everyone, sure. But no, who are you writing to? Who gets your jokes? What demographic? Who, if you had to speak in front of the association of, because they really get your message, who would that be? We're going to split into 5 groups. And I'm not going to tell you who these faces represent. If I could have our tribe leaders show us who they are. Yeah, put them up. Perfect. Whoever you feel, you write to, you're going to walk towards that person. We're going to have them in 5 different parts of the room. Could be random. For me, one of them is a middle-aged man. For one of them, it's parents. For one of them, it's professionals. One of them is an engineer in my mind. I don't know who they are to you, but whoever you think you write towards, you just make a quick decision, and it's a way to put us in our tribe on a superficial level right away. Does that sound okay? So can we have you over here? We'll have you in this kind of corner. We'll have you over there, and you over there. And you have about 30 seconds to walk towards who you think you write towards. What's the face of your tribe? Now in your tribe, I would like you to pick one person to be A and one person to be B. You have 15 seconds to find a partner and assign A or B. Begin with our first activity. When I say the word positive, can you just shout out the first word you think of when I say positivity? Positive. Confident. Attitude. Energy. Laughter. Happiness. Happy. Productive. Hugs. Affective. Great. All of these are experiences that you said yes to. Yes, super positive. When you say yes and, you add to it. You open to opportunity. So right now, A's are going to be giving a suggestion to their partner. Let's go to the Parthenon later. And the partner is going to say yes and is going to add something to that experience. Yes and let's eat baklava. Back to A. Yes and let's climb on top of it and take a selfie. Yes and. We're going to be doing that for about a minute. You're going to create the wildest or the most boring story. It doesn't matter. It's an exercise in yes and where will this take you? Yes. A's begin with the offer. B's start with yes and. Yes and, yes and, yes and. wild that they want to share? Emily, awesome, yes?
We're going up to the Acropolis dancing and bringing a ladder so we can take pictures from high above.
about saying yes to falling in love, if you were in the District 95 competition. And it really touched me emotionally, and I thought, yes, and if you don't say yes, that new job, that new relationship, that new haircut, it all starts from a yes situation, right? And there's so many fears that we have. And this workshop came from my path. I traveled so much, not because it's that cold in Canada, but I have a back problem since I've been 12 years old, chronic pain. And I spent my life traveling the world trying to find a doctor who could fix me, because the Western world said they couldn't fix me, and I had chronic pain. So through my path, I've been to India and Brazil and all these amazing places that taught me to look inside of myself to find the psychosomatic reason for my pain. Because when I meditate, it goes away. And then it comes back, and it gets worse when I'm angry.
Don't get angry.
Don't get angry. Stay in Greece, eat baklava naked on top of the crop. That's what I do. And that's my mission. And so I have this workshop. It's a few games that are just intended to help you look a little bit inside through laughter and through connecting with other people that will hopefully help you a little bit on your path to be sure about what you're doing and what you're talking about and who you're training or what you're teaching your children is on track with what you believe. And if you want to take it professionally, it will help Tanya to coach more with a niche, right? Your tribe is your niche. Great. Now in your circles, A's are all gonna get their bums together. You're gonna make a little tiny circle in the middle, and your partner is the outside circle. Now, all of you love table topics, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to do a superhero table topic. The people on the inside are going to think about one thing they're very good at. Yes? Instinct, intuition. One thing you're very good at, and you are going to say that to the person that's in front of you. The person in front of you has 20 seconds to think about why this characteristic, this value, can save the world. A, in the middle, is going to stay still for the next 2 minutes. They're going to stand here and they're going to say, I'm good at laughter. Person on the outside is going to say, being good at laughter. That means people are more relaxed, they're less stressed out, they're not so aggressive with their partners. If people weren't aggressive with their partners, we would have happy marriages and people would be less stressed at work. Men wouldn't have heart attacks and children would grow up with fathers and our world would be a more harmonious place if people laughed more. Yeah, that's my superhero skill. I love to laugh. Yours might be knitting. Yeah, you could be a waitress. What kind of skills? Bringing food to people so that you have quality time with your family instead of worrying about dishes and burning things. Whatever it is that you love to do, I'd like to hear you have 4 or 5 people tell you why this is a superhero power. So when I say move to your left, the people on the outside move to the left, and the people in the middle repeat a skill, or I could say a different skill. Yes? Yes, superpower people in the middle don't move. Yes? Understand? Outer circle, move to your left. How was that?
That was great, I just saw it.
Yeah, wonderful. So it's not complicated. The middle circle is now going to rotate, and the people on the outside are going to say their superhero skill. Yes? So we'll do 4 rounds of that, and we have 2 new people. Okay? Outside circle will stand, and the middle circle will rotate to the left. Please begin.
I can go on the outside. Yeah.
Wonderful. There's a lot of smiles. It's very touching to see that. We don't know what we have, right? Until we ask people what they see in us. Yeah? Thank you. So your tribe leaders now, they have a sheet of paper for you. People who are visual can use this, and people who are up here or here can just listen to the next two exercises, or listen here actually. So you can have a seat with your tribe. If you have a pen, take it out, or have a seat anywhere, and your tribe member will give you a piece of paper. Look at that, tribe leader, on the floor.
I cannot see that.
So you will see 3 little boxes with pictures on it. In the last box, I'm going to ask you to visualize something that you achieved. How did you feel after you achieved something? Yeah? I survived India alone. Yeah, for 8 months, and it was the worst time of my entire life. So I would draw a picture of myself in India, very, very thin, and suntanned, and sick. And I would put a picture of my achievement there. In the last box, you're going to draw visually or with a pen a stick figure, or you're going to write adjectives of yourself after you achieved something that you find important or that you are proud of. Having a child, getting a promotion, moving to a different country, doing your icebreaker, whatever you felt proud about.
I will.
This is a quick exercise. We're moving on to the second one. It's a quick imagination thing. The second box is, how did you feel during this difficulty before you achieved it? You can write an adjective down. Frustrated, motivated.
You put adjectives, just adjectives. Yes, but just put adjectives. An experience that you are still proud of, and so what was before, during, and after, in adjectives.
That's so easy, huh?
And now if you're ready, the first picture before you went through this struggle, this hero's journey, before you reached what you tried to achieve, how did you feel before this happened? Frustrated, lonely, depressed, anxious, excited, optimistic? You can draw it with a face, emoticon, or you can write an adjective in your own language. On the left of the sheet, under the girl playing the violin, you see a little diamond that says superhero and passion. So from the first activity that you did, your superhero, if you want to jot down one word that you really felt was what you got communicated, that might be your superhero characteristic, that is your unique selling proposition in the business world. We call it superhero power. Yes, you can use this worksheet as you wish. There's a little diamond. Perfect. Whatever you feel. Excuse me? It does not have to be. You can be an amazing man who wears a great tie, and you make people smile.
I think I was nice.
Yeah, you had a great tie last night, and that made me smile. So you can just make people smile. That.
First attempt at that.
We're going to move on. We have about 10 minutes left. And what I promised in the workshop is that we're going to have a deeper look into some of the bigger things. So we're going to be listening to our intuition a little bit, and if you feel comfortable, I like to see the tribes together. If I encourage you to close your eyes or to look at the beautiful views or connect with someone in your group, you can make eye contact, whatever you like to kind of silence yourself for a minute. I'm going to play some music, and I'm going to be asking you 8 questions. It's going to take less than 4 minutes. I encourage you to just listen to that little voice, that first little thing that pops up. Yeah? You don't have to write it down. You can do that afterwards. You'll remember. George? Lay down if you like. You can close your eyes. Imagine you're at the international speech competition. The entire world is watching you. They're only going to have one take-home message. You had 7 minutes, and the only thing they're going to take with them is this feeling, this message, this word. What is this word that you want all of us to know? Now imagine you're in New York City, where things happen, where the world makes decisions. You have the opportunity to have a billboard, but it only has space for one phrase. What phrase do you want millions and millions of people to see every day? An affirmation for these people. And now, you have been chosen to be the first ones to go to Mars. You're intelligent. You're talented. They sent you up there, and you are the responsible one for deciding what values and ethics and religion, perhaps, that these people are going to incorporate in their new existence. What do you want these people to live? Now those 3 messages, you're going to take 30 seconds now to try and see if there's a central theme to them. What do they have in common? This, I propose, is your message to the world, and quite possibly your mission of what you want us to start doing in lives. Now, what do you do? That dreaded question. Keep your eyes closed and just continue this process. What do you do? What are you trained in? What are you qualified to teach the world? I'm qualified to teach laughter. It's simple, but I know that I can teach people to laugh more in life through difficulties. What has life made you an expert in? And who do you do this for? Who's your tribe? Is it 4-year-olds? Is it elderly people? Is it your family? Is it international relations? Who are the people that your skill touches? What do those people need and want from you? They come to you for something. What do they need? How do they benefit from you? And lastly, how do they change because they met you or took a workshop or talked to you at dinner last night or saw you walk by? I propose to you, if you take those 8 answers and think of them a little bit later, sitting at the top of Acropolis, and ponder a little bit about your life, that they will guide you to a clearer path to where you're supposed to be going or where you have been going, and it will give you the confidence to keep going. You can open your eyes. If you want to take just a minute now, if there's something that you really want to write down on a piece of paper, I encourage you to do that now. to write down something that touched you, to remember it.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thanks. What's that?
The very right side of the paper, there's something called an elevator pitch. That comes from the business world, right? Some of us might have come here because we want to clarify what we coach. We're communication specialists. To everyone, it doesn't work, right? So in the business world, my passion is we need to niche. Who is our tribe? Who is our tribe? And if we're not talking directly to those people, we're wasting a lot of our energy. Through these exercises, for you getting with your tribe, for you thinking about who you write to, who you talk to, who you want to speak to, and understanding what you have, those two things are your unique selling proposition. If you combine that with what you're really good at, who you want to talk to, and where the market is, you have an opportunity in this world to touch a lot of people. Without that, it's just a message that's not really hitting the ears that want to hear it and who need to hear it. So we're all unique. We could all be professional speakers and never compete with one another. Because there are billions, that's a lot of people. There are billions of people out there that want to hear it. There's an association for you that wants to hear your story about my back pain.
She talked about Mars, right?
Right?
You said genius, so I thought that you were talking about people who saw Mars, people on Mars. They are many than us, right?
Oh yeah, if we count all those, what an optimist. Yes, and think about the people on Mars that we can talk to, the other planets who want to hear our message about how to really mess up planet Earth and how to do it differently in their
It would be an intergalactical.
intergalactic. Wow, think big, yeah? So if you like, our time has finished. Of course, there's something called allergy on here. It's what's stopping you from talking about what you want. I hate technology. I don't have a smartphone. Yeah, that's limiting my business. You know, like that is my allergy. I hate Instagram. What is your allergy? What's stopping you? And then we have something on the very right corner under the lion, and it's called fear. Perhaps in these exercises, you had an intuition, and then very quickly it went, that can't make money. My mom wouldn't be just proud of me. I live in an economy that doesn't support that. That fear, if you like, you can write that down here for a complete picture of finding your mission. And then if you like, the workshop is over now. There's half an hour before the closing ceremony. So I'm going to be here with a couple of people, and we're just going to be, if you like, we can just work a little bit on defining an elevator pitch for you. Just a 7-second sentence. I, helping verb, my tribe, 2, the benefits that they get from working with us, talking to us, playing with us. Yes?
Can I add something? Because about the elevator pitch, I know that you know that this, but it might be helpful for you. During your elevator speech, you can include something general, something funny, a word that describes you better. And that could make you people wonder what's next. What are you going to say about that? So in my elevator speech, I use I am the activator. And I wonder who is questioning what's that? What are you actually doing about that? So just saying the activator, I'm an activator, helps you to get people involved in wanting to find out more about it. And you create a curiosity. And I really hope this can help you for the next presentation that you will do about yourself. Thank you.
Remind me of the first question you asked us when we presented yourself.
The very first one was if you're doing the Toastmasters International Competition.
That was the one.
Yeah. If you were John Zimmer, what would you tell the world? Great. Laurent? Yes? I'd like to thank George for doing the beautiful music that I think took you on a little journey. more interested in these things, I encourage you to get in contact with me because I'm going to,
Sharing skip down all
let's say if you help me with my growing of my laugh.life, where I train people through laughter to have better communication skills, 6 people who leave a review for me on the Facebook page, I'll do an evaluation of your homepage just to see what niche you're talking to, and it might be different from the niche that you think you were talking to based on the pictures and the words and the NLP central language that you're using. So feel free to do that. I have some business cards for you, and I would really appreciate you helping me in growing my tribe, and I can help you clarify if you're talking to the right people. And if you come to Barcelona, my couch is open for you.
Wow, what an interesting workshop. Have we enjoyed it? Yes! Are we going to change the world now? Yes! Great, mate, that's what I like to hear. Now, thank you so much for Jessica for presenting this really interactive workshop with us. And as a token of our appreciation by the conference team, I would like to present the certificate of appreciation in conducting the workshop How to Find Your Life Purpose and Get Your Tribe. And there is also a little goodie bag of great goodies for you. Jessica Breitenfeld.
I'll just hit you on live next time.